everyone, this is going to be the tarot forecast for Libra for July 2024. This can apply if you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node in Libra. Be sure to check out the other signs in case this reading does not resonate. So you can check out your Moon sign, your Mars, Venus, North Node, as well as any other planets. And also do keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. So take whatever relates to you and leave out the rest. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email and I'll get back to you soon. So I'm going to draw one more card for you, Libra, and then we'll start the reading. Okay, so the first card I'm getting for you is the Seven of Wands in reverse. The next one is the Nine of Swords in reverse. Next is the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we have the King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so Libra, a lot of reversals, but let's check out the cards. So I feel like in the past you were dealing with, I'm getting a relationship from this, probably a romantic relationship, but it was giving you a lot of restlessness and anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. There was just a lot of tension around this relationship. Because I'm seeing this, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Because this is in reverse, I don't see it as your current energy. I see it as your past energy. I'm also seeing the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now, Seven of Wands is this energy of being always having to defend your turf, defend your territory. People trying to be very combative with you, trying to take away your peace. Is just very combative energy. So I feel like if this was not a romantic relationship, then at least there were a lot of people around you, Libra, that were kind of acting this way, always wanting you to sort of explain yourself, or always having to defend yourself, that kind of energy. Or even if you were just minding your own business and keeping the peace, these people would always try to stir the pot and try to, bring some chaos into your life. So that's what I'm getting here. But I don't think this is your current energy, Libra. I feel like you've either cut off relationships from these people, or like you're distancing yourself from them. Or if this was a romantic relationship, I feel like if you haven't broken up with this person, you're at least taking a time out from them, is what I'm picking up on. Now I'm also seeing the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is Sagittarius energy. But I feel like this is your energy in the past. Maybe Libra, you kind of jumped into this relationship without really thinking it through. Because the Knight of Wands energy, yes, it is the card of Sagittarius, but it's also the sort of immature vibe of Sagittarius, which is about being extremely restless, impulsive, jumping into things without really considering the long-term consequences, treating everything as an adventure, which can be nice sometimes, but then there's a time and place for that kind of thinking. So I feel like this might have been you, Libra, where you were trying to maybe you jumped into the relationship without really thinking it through or considering how this person would be for you. I'm seeing the King of Cups in reverse as well. This could have been a Scorpio person that you were involved with romantically. Doesn't have to be a Scorpio sun. They could have a lot of prominent planets in Scorpio, or just a stellium or a bunch of planets in Scorpio, or just embody the archetype of the Scorpio energy, this is someone that you were in a relationship with, but I feel like you've kind of distanced yourself from them right now, because this is coming up as a reversal. So I don't think this person is there in your life right now. I do want to clarify about this Seven of Wands in reverse. What is the Seven of Wands in reverse for Libra? Okay, so we have Two of Swords in reverse as a clarification, and we also have Eight of Swords in reverse as a clarification. Now these are all reversals. I don't think any of this is your current energy. I think you've moved away from this kind of Seven of Wands energy, but the clarifications are the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Now the Two of Swords refers to being in sort of like a dilemma, not knowing which decision to make or which path to take. This person has a blindfold over their eyes. It's almost like they are choosing to believe that they don't have a choice, when in fact they do. So maybe this was you in the past, Libra, where you felt like you were kind of stuck in limbo. You weren't able to make a decision, or you didn't know what decision to make. but eventually you realize that you always knew the answer, because if you see the two of swords card, there's the moon as well, and the moon refers to intuition. So Libra, I feel like deep down you already knew what decision you had to make, and what path you needed to take. So I feel like this is in the past. I don't think this is your energy right now, but because I saw the seven of wands, that energy was because you didn't know whether you should move ahead with this person or just cut things off. Now, the Eight of Swords in reverse is also coming up as a clarification for the Seven of Wands. Eight of Swords is this, again, this very similar to Two of Swords energy, because this is about self-limiting beliefs, believing that you don't have a choice in anything, feeling trapped, feeling caged, when in fact, if you look at the Eight of Swords card, the person has placed these limitations upon themselves. Like if they were to remove the thing that's keeping them caged, I think they are wrapped in some kind of a bandage or something. If they were to remove this, they would, and remove the blindfold as well, they would realize that they could easily step out of wherever they are. In fact, the swords are not even obstructing the person. So it's a similar situation for you, Libra, where in the past you felt like you were trapped, you felt like you were caged in, but you but eventually you realize that you always have a choice, right? Like you always have a choice in whether to stay and continue with whatever's happening, or you want to just move ahead and make a clean break and move on with your life. So I feel like that's what you decided, because I don't think any of this is your current energy. This is all past energy. So you're definitely out of that whole mode. I do want to do a clarification on this Nine of Swords in reverse. What is this Nine of Swords in reverse for Libra? What is this Nine of Swords? Okay, yeah, I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles. Maybe you gave too much of your time and energy to this person, because Libra, you are a generous person in nature. You are ruled by Venus, so you rule the seventh house, which is about other people and relationships. So you definitely like to keep the peace. You definitely like to ensure that everybody around you is happy, that kind of thing. But I feel like the Six of Pentacles also sometimes means that being over generous, giving too much, or giving too much to one particular area or one person in your life and neglecting other people or other areas of your life. So there's kind of an imbalance here is what I'm sensing. So what I'm picking up from here is that maybe you gave this person, whoever you were in a romantic relationship with, maybe you gave them too much of your time, energy, and resources, to the extent that you ended up neglecting other areas of your life. Like, for example, maybe your friends, your family, people that are important to you in your life, or maybe just your own self, right? Like sometimes that's another thing with you, Libra. Sometimes because you are relationship focused, you rule the seventh house, which has to do with relationships. Sometimes you can put other people's needs above your own. And so that is something that may have happened in this relationship. This resulted in a lot of restlessness for you, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights. That's basically the Nine of Swords energy. But again, like I said, this Nine of Swords is not your current situation. This was all in the past. I think you're out of that mode right now. I do want to clarify, what is this Nine of Wands in reverse? What is this Knight of Wands, sorry. What is this Knight of Wands in reverse for Libra? The moon as a clarification. Yeah, so maybe you jumped into the relationship without thinking it through, and because the moon is a very Piscean card, it's very Neptunian, and it also has to do with delusion, illusion, deception as well, not knowing reality from fiction, that kind of energy. So I feel like maybe you jumped into this relationship headlong without thinking about it, or whether, or with just it wasn't even about trusting your gut, you just kind of went with the flow. But sometimes that doesn't really work, because you do need to be very strategic sometimes in terms of who you spend your time with, who you give your time and energy to. So I feel like that didn't happen, and maybe you were a bit confused about this person. I want to clarify this King of Cups in reverse for Libra. What is this King of Cups for Libra? What is this King of Cups? Okay. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse, and we have the King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like this person that you were involved with, like I said, this could be a Scorpio person because it's a King of Cups energy. This person may have been always like, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's the energy that I'm getting about them, because the Two of Wands energy is about weighing your options, realizing that there are so many possibilities out there, and just almost being non-committal when it comes to a relationship context, because this person is obviously weighing out their options, so they're obviously not looking at the relationship right now. So I feel like this was this person, the scorpionic person, maybe they were looking at options outside the relationship. I'm also seeing the King of Swords. This is Aquarius energy, but it's also the energy of someone who's very cold and detached, almost aloof. So I felt like maybe you felt this person was that way with you, or just was always a bit indifferent, a bit cold and aloof with you. And maybe that's the reason why you decided to break things off with them. They're not a part of your life anymore, for sure. That's what I have for you, Libra, for the month of July. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Your likes help my videos stay relevant and in the YouTube algorithm, and also motivate me to deliver more content for you. If you'd like to drop in a message, or like reach out to me for a reading, you can drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box, and I'll get back to you soon. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.